You gonna get married? I don't know. Get married.
Grab your nuts and bark.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. It just became clear to me that Faizon loved two comedians, Faizon and Katt Williams, back at it again. Now we know they have a little history, from years back. Whatever the beef is, whatever the beef was. So, hear from Faizon yourself, his opinions about Katt. I'll share some of mine. And we'll wrap it up. Let's get to it. Katt Williams, according to Faizon Love, is overrated. Let's see what he's talking about. Now, just before I get into it, though. Now, of course, Katt clapped back recently, I think it was today, where Faizon said that he's overrated. And Katt Williams said that Faizon, nigga, you unrated. Backstory, they've been having issues for 5, 7 years, maybe. You know what I mean? So I think it's more to it than what meets the eye. But let's hear from the person's mouth ourselves, because I don't believe in hearsay. That's why I'm playing it for y'all too. Now, this is my first time seeing it. Okay? Reaction. Here we go. Oh, fair use, y'all. Fair use.
Who would you say is the most overrated comedian of all time?
Katt Williams.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But to be honest, really? You gonna say Katt? It's a whole lot of other comedians out there that I would consider overrated. What was that Caucasian chick's name? The one that did the movie with Goldie Hawn. Like I like her better in films, but I forget her name. The blonde chick. Like, she got more money than Monique for her special. See, they're forgettable. Katt, I don't think he's overrated. But that's my opinion. I know them both personally. I have more personal experiences with Katt, and I'm not biased now, because Katt owed me some money. Katt, I want my money. Because we worked together, and the nigga wrote me a check that bounced. But that was years ago. But I felt like he just said that like he got something personal. But let's continue.
Definitely overrated.
But as a comedian, though, you feel like he overrated?
Oh, yeah. Oh, way overrated. Way.
Why is that?
It's all mouths and no product. Where's the successful movies? Where's the successful TV show?
See, now that's my issue with what stand-up has turned into. Stand-up comedy is its own chamber, its own kung fu style of comedy. Not everybody that's in a film, a comedic film, can be funny with just a microphone and their thoughts, okay? And on the same token, not everybody that's a stand-up comedian can be funny in comedy scenes and situation comedies and comedy films and things. So, he's kind of blending the two. I feel like Katt's a better stand-up than Faizon, but I do feel like Faizon, and Faizon's funny to me now, so this is no slights or whatever. They got different styles, and Faizon's funny, but he's got a different stand-up style. But this nigga's movie roles, always unforgettable. Nigga, Big Worm from Friday. I forget the manager from Elf, but that's my favorite role from Faizon. That nigga was, he was hilarious in Elf. Like, what do you say? Stop that singing. There's no singing at the North Pole. Will Ferrell, yes it is. No, it's not. That shit was funny. Y'all need to see Elf for your next Christmas or just a summer movie, just when you feel like laughing. Let's continue.
He did the stand-up, okay. He did 19 of those.
Because he's a stand-up. Now, see, this is where I disagree with people. But this comedy game, this is for the insiders. This is for the vets. And for the young comics that's just entering the game, they keep moving the goalpost. Because I guarantee you that if Katt Williams had a movie career like Richard Pryor, they'd be saying, but nigga, but you ain't sold out no arenas. Faizon hasn't done in stand-up what Katt has done. And these are facts. Nobody's going to theaters as large as the venues that Katt has been in to see Faizon only. And Faizon is a talented, seasoned vet, both in stand-up and acting. He just happens to have two kung fu styles. Now, according to the 48 Laws of Power, Faizon's doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? He's discounting what the competition's doing and but look at my resume. So I'm not hating on nobody. It's just interesting how everybody melanin rich beefing.
So, where's he great at? Greatness is consistent.
Stand-up wise, Katt Williams has been one of the most consistent stand-ups of the modern era. I got to give credit where credit is due. Each one of his specials, starting with American Pimp. Was that the first? No, it wasn't. I'm sorry, shipment. I'm confusing the film American Pimp with Katt Williams, because he is a pimp. American Hustle, my bad. Starting with American Hustle, I think Red Grant was in there. Lunel, maybe Melanie Camacho. I could be wrong about her, but I know those two were. Starting with American Hustle, he owns each one of his projects. Totally different. Faizon doesn't own the successful movies that he was in. He was a participant. Katt actually owns his. So as far as business, Katt's greater. As far as stand-up, he has more specials with none of the same material in it. Got to give credit where credit's due. Katt has writers. I was also a writer for him for a while. And that's what all the comics do. Once they reach a certain point, everybody has a writing team. They got to do it according to his voice. My point is, he still put in the work to polish the material and create these several stand-up specials. So I disagree with Faizon right there.
Rick James would have, give it to me, baby. That's it. He had 10 drops. He created, he brought forth Tina Marie, the great Tina Marie.
Well, he's making an unfair analogy too, okay? Because that would be the same. Okay, let's say that Faizon was a musician. Rick James only did the music because he was a musician and a singer. He wasn't in movies and shit too. You see what I mean? Music is its own chamber and discipline and kung fu style, so is stand-up. Stand-up is stand-alone. And in acting, it's a beautiful check, because I get mine too, and I also have the kung fu style because I'm a trained thespian. But I disagree with Faizon, but I dig it. It's all business. Go ahead, man.
But when you say he's all mouth, what you mean by that?
What great has he done since Pimpin', whatever, Pimpin' Chronicles?
I mean, Pimp Chronicles, that was a dope stand-up, man. And I mean, American Hustle, that was a dope stand-up too. So, I mean, he got two dope stand-ups, man. So he had a nice run, yo.
That stand-up is just one part of the shit. And he got...
No, stand-up is the shit. When you a stand-up, come on, man. Don't start doing that, Faizon. Now, nigga, I respect you, but come on, man. You're actually minimizing your greatness. You're actually minimizing your greatness. Nigga, that's a whole other kung fu style to be able to be in films and still keep working and do a great job no matter what film you in. Nigga, you went from Fridays to all kind of Caucasian movies. Nigga, you're good. Big, fat, black man, nigga with tattoos, nigga far from soft. Shit, nigga, you have been doing exceptional. Nigga, don't minimize your accomplishment. Nigga, just talk about how muscular your talent is in comparison to Katt Williams. The fact that you got different kung fu styles, you know what I mean? You should just have pointed it out like that. That would have been a better argument to me. But hey, shit, man, my opinion don't have no dominion on how you live your life.
Stand up,
In the words of Sinful to Pete.
TV, movies.
See, but that's an actor, nigga. That would be like an actor calling out Tom Cruise because this nigga don't do no stand-up comedy tours. That's not his kung fu style.
That's a complete artist.
In your opinion.
If you did a stand-up special 20 years from now, 20 years ago, and you ain't said shit since then, it's a one-trick pony.
But it wasn't 20 years ago. And George Carlin never did any... George Carlin never did a lot of movies, film, and television. He has some cameos, you know, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. I think he had a cameo in Car Wash with Richard Pryor back in the 70s. Most of George Carlin's career and what he is known for is holding that microphone on the stage and entertaining crowds. So, I disagree.
Do you think the troubles in his personal life is the reason why he hasn't got to where he's supposed to be?
Oh, you never heard of Richard Pryor? You ever heard of Richard Pryor?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
He lit himself on fire. Problem police. Richard Pryor's life, most comedians' life are turmoil. That's what it is. But the difference is he takes it on stage.
And to be fair, so did Katt. He took all the news stories that he was in the news for, and he put them on stage. Yeah, what he's saying is true about Richard Pryor, but he was never the same after that either. He was never the same. Everybody still went to go see Live on the Sunset Strip because we loved Richard. I wasn't old enough at the time. I'm saying the people loved Richard. Of course they wanted to go see him. It was funny, but it wasn't his best. You know what I mean? Let's just be real. He's still inspiring because he's still a motherfucking master, and he still shows you the excellence and all of the skills of an excellent stand-up comedian. So,
I was at vodka and cocaine, and I shot my car. That's a fucking comedian. Bill Cosby takes the little simplest thing, and it's just brilliant. I was going to feed my kids for breakfast, and I said, "Wait a minute, cake has eggs, milk. Daddy makes a chocolate cake in the chocolate. It's brilliant." But he also comedy show, touring, classic movies. You can't just do one fucking thing. You the man. No, that's the bullshit. That's this Lori.
that's the bullshit of stand-up. And that's what gets frustrating. And that's the bullshit the comics do to other comics. They're both great in their own right. I would actually love to see a film with both Katt and Faizon. That shit would be funny. I mean, fuck it. Y'all play, what's the word? Rival business owners, car wash owners. Shit, I said car wash. Whatever the fuck. Burger joints. Shit. A weed dispensary business. You motherfuckers should compete with that. That'd be a good movie for y'all. Why don't y'all use what you're doing to make money? Hopefully this is like wrestling. If not, this is the sad bullshit.